The Indiana State Police can trace its roots back to 1921 when the Motor Vehicle Police was formed. 16 officers were appointed to enforce the titling and motor vehicle laws. With the passing of the House Bill 468 on February 28, 1933, the Motor Vehicle Police became the Indiana State Police to provide a unified police service for our Hoosier citizenry. The first field of operation of the Indiana State Police were conducted from houses and abandoned buildings and were supported by the community. It was not until the late 1930s that construction on the state police post began under a federal program known as WPA. Only a few of those original posts remain today. The Jasper post is one of them. Before the construction of the Jasper post, the radio transmitter was located in what was then the Jasper College. One of the pioneers of the Jasper post is radio man Harold Nolan. As Harold explains, the site selected for the post hinged primarily on the need for good radio transmission. On January the 28th, 1938, the Jasper post was completed. The post was capable of housing 10 officers with complete living accommodations inside. Although there have been some changes in and around the post, the same building constructed in 1937 still serves its purpose. The buildings and the grounds are maintained in inspection condition and hold a proud tradition to the troopers who use it today. The Jasper post is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to handle the numerous calls from the citizens needing police assistance. The endless amount of paperwork from traffic citation, warnings, criminal cases, and accident reports are filed in orderly and professional manner by the clerical personnel. These ladies are also responsible to answer the telephone and transfer the caller to the appropriate department or officer. Passing needed information to the troopers in the field and to other agencies is a vital job done by the telecommunications operator. These telecom operators perform a variety of duties, including retrieving information from the Central Repository computer files located in the State Police Headquarters and from the National Crime Information Center in Washington, D.C. All radio and telephone conversation are recorded in the event that the information would need to be used later for administrative or court use. The communications equipment at the post is of the utmost importance and must be maintained in top working order at all times. The radio technician maintains the radios, radar, and VASCAR equipment, which is utilized by the personnel at the Jasper post. Troopers patrolling the district accumulate over 100,000 miles a month in vehicles kept in top mechanical condition by a full-time mechanic. The Jasper post serves 7 counties in southern Indiana. Those counties are Crawford, Davies, DuBois, Martin, Orange, Perry, and Spencer. The district's laboratory technician assists troopers and detectives by processing the crime scenes, collecting evidence, and preparing for court testimony. The forensic science work, which cannot be done at the Jasper post, is sent to the larger area state police laboratory located in Evansville. Detectives assigned in each county work closely with the troopers investigating crimes and are assigned the more detailed and time-consuming criminal investigations. Although a trooper is assigned a particular county in which to reside, the job responsibility is far from county line jurisdiction. A trooper oftentimes travels 50 or 60 miles to investigate a crime or a traffic accident. In addition, troopers are often assigned lengthy details all over the state, which may require them to be away from home for days at a time. Aside from their regular patrol duties, troopers may volunteer to serve on specialty teams within the department. The emergency response team, commonly known as SWAT, are equipped with tear gas, special weapons, and other state-of-the-art equipment to handle extremely dangerous situations, such as hostage situations, raids on armed criminal suspects, or search and surveillance on marijuana growers. Another specialty group are the Scuba Divers. They are often called on to dive in adverse water with little or no visibility to recover bodies, vehicles, or evidence. They dive in swift rivers, deep lakes, or murky ponds to retrieve important evidence. Still other officers do explosive ordnance disposal work. These officers are trained to dispose of bombs, old dynamite, or other explosives. Several officers serve on the Tactical Intervention Platoon, which may be called to disperse unruly crowds or, when ordered by the governor, to intervene in strikes, wearing their helmets and gas masks and carrying shields and batons. These troopers are an intimidating force for any group of protesters. Working closely with the troopers are the motor carrier inspectors. They enforce the laws pertaining specifically to trucks and receive detailed training in DOT and state laws involved in that field. The inspectors carry portable scales in their vehicles for the weighing of trucks at any location in the district. Aside from the day-to-day police work, the troopers at Jasper have had their share of disasters and tragedies to deal with. The 1977 coal strike was a major peacekeeping detail that was a particular problem in Spencer County. The airplane crash in 1960 near Cannleton in Perry County that killed all of the 83 people on board was also handled by the Jasper Post. April 3, 1974, known throughout the country as the Day of the Tornadoes, left death and destruction throughout our district, and the Jasper troopers were there to assist. While those major events grab the headlines, the important task of day-to-day police work is a constant effort at the Jasper Post. The traffic patrol, accident investigation, and criminal investigation continue around the clock. Arrests for driving while intoxicated continue to be the priority at the Jasper Post. DUI checkpoints and special DUI enforcement patrols are utilized to apprehend those who endanger all motorists by driving while drunk. The troopers at the Jasper Post use all the imagination and ingenuity they can to ensure the safe movement of traffic on the Indiana roads. The use of the semi-marked plane and Mustang vehicles aid the troopers in apprehending traffic law violators. The Indiana State Police has one of their fleet of aircraft located at the Huntingburg Airport. The single-engine Cessna 150 is used for traffic enforcement, manhunts, the locating of marijuana fields, and other vital functions. The 7 counties in the Jasper District encompass a large variety of enforcement responsibility. Interstate 64, which runs through 4 of the 7 counties in the southern part of the district, is a main artery in the national interstate system. Therefore, it requires regular patrol as well as special projects to ensure the safe travel of those using I-64. The Batoka Reservoir and recreational areas located in the northeastern part of the district encompass thousands of acres of public water and lands. The Indiana State Police work closely with the Indiana conservation officers to patrol in and around the lake to protect the public lands and those who use it. The troopers, detectives, and civilians working at the post are under the command of the lieutenant, who along with the first sergeant oversee the operation of the 7 counties in the district. The Jasper Post is made up of men and women who are proud of the heritage of the Indiana State Police and proud to serve and protect the people of Indiana. They know that ever-present dangers may at times require them to put their lives on the line in the performance of their sworn duties. That supreme sacrifice has been made by 30 Indiana State Police officers. It takes a special person to be an Indiana State Police officer, a person with self-discipline and dedication, a person who cares about law and order, and who is willing to be set apart as an example, which hopefully others will follow.